Hi, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And we're back again with another episode. It's a solo episode.
And the background is white today because Kaden couldn't find the black one. So this is not going to be a normal thing. So we don't want to hear you guys about it because we like the black one better too. But hey, y'all.
I kind of like the white one better.
I don't like the white one better. What do y'all think? Can you guys please let us know in the comments below?
No, they've been letting us know they love the black one. It's just like,
Why do you like the white one better?
It's more girly pop-ish, you know?
I do feel you on that, but we look better against the black one. We pop more, We blend in too much with this white background.
I literally look like the white background.
Yeah, like we look sickly. But we had our Friendsgiving last night. It was super fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we have not been on the podcast, just you and I, in so long.
Yeah, this is literally the first solo episode.
In 2
back-to-back
weeks.
guests is crazy, too.
I know. We never do that, but whatever.
Try to spread them out.
Yeah, we just got lucky with having 2 guests.
Yeah.
And shout out to them. Y'all really don't care for guests. We do know that.
But shout out to them, though, because we really do appreciate them
it's
coming.
so annoying that y'all don't care for guests because it's like we try to get them so bad, and then when we do, y'all are like,
every
hate
time
them.
shit on it. Every single time. But I'm
time.
like, we really be trying. We be like, we thinking of ways to get guests, how to get them, when to come. Like, we be ambushing people sometimes. Come on the pod.
Right, literally.
You know?
But anyways, yeah, I feel like we haven't talked about anything with ourselves or our life in so long.
I mean,
what's new?
My life's been a blur. I kind of talked about my life last episode when DDG was late.
I mean, a little bit.
But I'm just leaving to go to New York tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So I leave 6 in the morning. So I will be out of here. Oh, but by the time y'all are watching this right now, we will have dropped the live show on our Patreon.
Hey.
So literally go check that out. It's the live show. We are going to have tour dates coming soon. We are going to 6 major cities. So we will be having tour dates soon. But if you want to get a sneak peek at what's going on, I will drop a little sneak peek right here so you could see.
But anyways, social media question of the week, because we just want to talk about some shit with y'all. Can we talk to y'all about something or not? Y'all want to talk to y'all? Or y'all want to party? We want to do both. We thought we coming on here to talk. We didn't know we was just only partying. So we can do both. All right, social media question of the week. Okay. Does fucking a bum bring down your stock value? Well, we know the answer to that one.
Wait. Are you a reflection of the Listen, are you a reflection of the people you've had sex with? Now you're changing your mind. Now you're switching it out. Now you're like, oh, I got a few bad people out of there. I done given pity pussy a few times. It's okay. It's okay.
As have I. We all fucked a couple losers.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, the best dick comes from the brokest niggas, so it does.
But really, it don't really work because they ain't got no house. They ain't got no ground.
Amazing. And yeah, so please check that out. But
Check that out. So that's kind of just basically what we've been doing. We had the Friendsgiving, which was amazing.
which is
I had
why
a
Shy's
blast.
hungover.
I'm extremely hungover. I look hella sick, and I'm like, no, I'm not sick. I'm just hungover. Like, I don't know. When you just drinking and just vibe, like drinking in your house is like a different. It's like a different vibe.
You're
like,
safe.
The possibilities are endless.
Right.
You know. So I was already on the road to getting drunk and being passed out, and I noticed Winter getting ready, like putting on makeup. I was like, where are you going?
Keep in mind, I'm in her makeup. I'm in her makeup room,
Literally
putting on all of her
and
makeup.
So I'm by the way, I'm on my way to getting drunk, like literally just like plastered.
Right.
Because I'm at my house. I'm thinking like, that's what we do. What I do on my friend, like on Thanksgiving. Well, we went out last Thanksgiving, but most Thanksgivings when I'm at my family house, like we be having rap battles, freestyle, and doing all that stuff. Like we just have a vibe at the house, But so I see her getting ready. I'm like, what is this bitch doing? She don't tell me where she going. She don't say that. She's like, yeah, we're just going out. We're going out. So obviously we're doing the Friendsgiving together. She takes half of her party with her, and my other half is like, now the real party starts. So we start raging some more, and then they're like, you gonna put something on? We gonna go out? I'm like,
Right.
why don't nobody want to stay? So literally we end up going to this spot. We're at this table. We're all at the table or whatever, and like I see Winter sitting down at like, there's a table we're at the end table. There's a table in between us, and then there's Winter, and like all the girls like that were here. I mean, at the Friendsgiving, I'm like, Winter?
Keep on, we did not know we were going to the same place. I literally left our Friendsgiving, and then we ran into each other in the same like club.
In the same club. And then when I see them, and because all of my friends that I was with, and we see each other and all of her friends, we like,
right. No, yeah.
So we like move table situations around there. Like it makes sense to like, it don't make no sense to be in between this table. So we move situations. So it was fun. It ended up being a great night. But I'm like, I was already on the road to being blacked out at my house. And then I ended up having to be out. People was like, no, we're all going to leave it. So I don't want to be blacked out at my home by myself when it's like a Friendsgiving. And I'm like, I'm not going to be doing all the cleaning. So yeah.
Can you please tell them who we saw at the club last night and how weird he is?
You telling us your story.
Well, I know, but like you witnessed it, bro.
It was weird.
Why,
it really was.
Why are we in the freaking club? Keep in mind, I have not talked to this man since I blocked him, Mr. Ghost. What?
And you know what's crazy? He's not even, I guess because I know that he's a weirdo, he's not even like all that like cute in person.
Really?
Yeah, no, it wasn't giving cute. It was giving like, he looked like, you know who he looks like? The guy who used to do those reviews on Love and Hip Hop, but like the straight version.
Guy who used to do those reviews on Love and Hip Hop.
On Love and Hip Hop and like Hip Hop Atlanta, like he used to like, he got famous for doing like those reviews. I don't know, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't know.
He kind of looks like that version, but the straight version.
He did not look that cute last night, but I think it's also because
he's a psycho.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah,
to
he's
me now.
weird. So
he used to be fine when it was like, oh, all these good things, and then now I'm looking at it. But it was Mr. Ghost, y'all, and he was lingering in front of our table trying to get seen by me. Keep in mind, last week, maybe like 4 days ago, he texted me off of a text-free number. Keep in mind, he's blocked. Like, unblock me. It's your future baby daddy. Blah blah blah. Tries to call. I'm like, ignore. I
insane.
I ignore it. Whatever. He tries to call me. I pick up the phone because I don't recognize the number, and he's like, please don't hang up. Da da da. I'm like, quit fucking calling me. Like, I'm not joking with you. I do not want to talk to you. You're hella weird to me. Like
this isn't funny anymore.
It's turning into another stalker guy. Well, I don't think he planned to be there, but the
way that he lingered and lounged
was
around.
trying to.
What I'm telling y'all, he was like this.
Please show them.
We're right here. We're at this area.
No,
and he's not even at it. And he's not even at a second. Okay, so this is the table. Winter's behind the table. This is Mr. Ghost.
Literally staring at us.
Staring. And have you ever had a guy that you like used to talk to? He wants you to see that he can still get like, I could see that he was like trying so hard to get another female's attention.
Right.
Like it was gonna like move or phase her.
Right.
We were all just staring like, ew, buddy,
right.
what
Keep
are
in
you
mind,
doing?
I'm like with my homeboys in there too. So I'm like letting them know what's going on. I'm like, look, this guy, he's freaking being weird. Like, I dated him briefly and now he's like lingering around, like wasn't even with anyone. Literally wasn't with anyone. And then he tried to say something to our friends at your side of the table. Who did he try to say something to?
I have no clue. I literally have no clue.
I was like, I did everything in my fucking power to avoid eye contact. I kept like looking at him, but like, you know when you're looking at somebody through your peripheral like this? Like right now I'm looking at you, but you can't tell.
Like right now.
Wait, no, tell me the truth. Are my eyes looking at you? No. You can't tell I'm looking at you.
Actually, your peripheral is really good. All right, well, look at mine. Can I do?
Look at mine. No, but that was hella freaking weird, bro.
It was weird. That was really, so was that the highlight of your week?
No. I mean, my week, it's been 2 weeks.
I know, right?
I feel like so much has happened. Like, so much has happened. It's like we always forget what happens when like a couple weeks goes by. Like, I'm sure we should probably start writing that, like our highlights.
Our highlights, the highlights of the week.
Yeah, the highlight of the week. No,
just be going with the flow, man.
Bro,
going with the motion, going with the vibe.
I got the worst UTI. I have to talk about it. Okay. So if y'all don't know, I feel like I've talked about this on the pod. I feel like I'm very open about this, but I am very...
The Cooch Chronicles.
Yeah, the Cooch Chronicles.
Episode.
I'm very, very, what is the word? Susceptible?
Yeah.
I'm very prone to UTIs. I have been since I was a teenager. It's literally the doom of my life. And anything I do, I can't drink too much caffeine. I can't, like, I wouldn't be able to drink hella soda. I can't wear certain type of underwear. I have to do a whole regimen for my vagine.
Wait, so you
after
get
every time I have
UTIs?
sex.
I thought you only get UTIs from not peeing, like you holding in your pee or not peeing after sex. So you can get them from like.
You can get them if you're prone to them. You can get them from a lot of different things.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
And then also, if I drink too much, if I drink like 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row.
Yeah, and UTIs are painful.
No, so I keep in mind I haven't had like a super painful UTI in like hella long.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I feel one coming on, I'll just handle it right then and there. But like for some reason, I didn't know. It just kind of hit me out of nowhere. So, bro, why am I on a freaking flight? I'm like, I feel something coming on. Let me pop an Azo before I get on this plane. You know, the thing that turns your pee orange. I'm like, let me pop an Azo before I get on this freaking flight because I don't want to be on a flight with a UTI. I have been on a flight with a UTI before, and I had to literally tell the flight attendant, I have UTI. I need you to give me a giant thing of water, and I need to chug it. And it was a lady, thank God. But, bro, I'm on this freaking 6-hour flight from New York, bro. And I took the Azo. It's not working. I don't know what the hell is going on. My back is hurting hella bad. If you guys have ever taken those freaking Azo, sometimes they'll like hurt your kidneys hella bad.
Damn.
Bro, my back was in so much pain. It wasn't working. And then I was like trying to Google, why isn't this working? And it's expired. So I look at it and I'm like, damn, I've had this for like hella long, like probably like 2 years or something, just like for a rainy emergency or whatever.
I be thinking medicine don't ever expire.
Right. And like I'm in first class. I'm in one of those lay flat beds, but I'm sitting up with my legs crossed and I'm like literally like this. And the flight attendant is like, keep in mind it's a man. He's like, are you okay?
Are you good?
He's like, are you good? Keep in mind I keep getting up to go to the bathroom to go pee. And then the Azo makes me nauseous and I throw up.
You throw up in the
was crazy.
plane?
No, I threw up like in the bathroom. I went to the
No, like
bathroom.
on the plane.
Yes.
I've never thrown up on a plane, and I'm like, I feel like that's such like I would be claustrophobic, and then like face to that ass toilet.
Oh,
is
I'm not. I
insane.
didn't put my face that close to it.
What did you
but-
do? You did the little paper bag thing.
No, I threw up in the toilet, but I wasn't like face to the toilet. Like I
Face
was
to-
just
yeah.
kind of wipe it up, whatever.
Oh my goodness!
But
I would have been. No, that's a lot. I'm
but
so
it was
sorry. Ooh.
literally hell. But y'all, I don't even know.
You know why? You know what's funny when we were talking about yeast infection pills or whatever. Because I'm not really prone to yeasties a little bit, but like
Yeasters?
I've gotten them before, obviously. Wait, I do have a question before I say that. UTIs is the blood in the pee sometimes.
Blood?
Right?
Oh yeah, blood can
Blood
be
in the pee
It
sometimes?
can be, but it's not like
Not all the time.
No. That's
So I
only
feel
happened
like
to me one time.
I feel
when
like that
was a
happened to me
teenager.
the first time I ever got a yeast infection, and I thought I was dying.
Blood is scary.
It was like I was 17, and that was when I first started having sex, and I didn't really like understand
yeah.
like you have to pee every time after sex. Like
Right.
regardless if I'm on that toilet for 32 minutes and not
You know,
a drop
some
of pee.
people don't, right?
That is insane.
That's insane.
Strong
to me.
coochie.
Right. Robo coochie.
Robo coochies. But no, I was saying, but it's funny that you said that the pill didn't work for you because yeast infection pills don't work for me anymore. I have to have the
Oh, the Azo.
suppository or the cream. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're probably you're probably resistant to it. It probably
The diflucan
yeah,
or
diflucan.
Yeah.
The yeast infection pills. But bro, I'm allergic to them.
Really?
I'm literally allergic to them. Every time I have taken one, I get like this rash on my fingers and in my mouth and on my lip. I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely allergic reaction. But I don't know. I was like, if I take a Benadryl with it, will I be okay?
I don't know. The last time I had a yeast infection, it was because
Not the lower.
oh no, not the last time I had one after that. But I remember when it was something when I was taking pills for my antibiotics. Antibiotics always like
Give you a yeast
me a
infection.
yeast infection. I don't know what it is, but like they always do it. I'm like, bro,
No, they do that to everybody.
Really?
Yes, because it's antibiotics is messing with the balance of
the
your
balance
vagina.
of your vagina, yeah, like the good and the bad
So annoying
bacteria.
being a woman.
God,
So much shit. It's so much
it's
shit,
so much
bro.
coochie maintenance.
And
you
people
know?
be thinking like, oh, a girl, you just have to worry about getting a period. No,
That ain't it.
It's just way.
it's
too
way
much.
more to that.
But and then also, other update. I've just been dating.
Oh,
I've just been dating.
is that new?
It's-
That is not new.
I feel like it is. I wasn't dating
You always
anybody.
date.
I've been dating multiple people.
Oh,
So okay. I haven't been really trying to date multiple people, but I have been, like talking to multiple people, but I'm kind of forcing myself because I don't want to get too like overly fixated on one person. And like just who I am, I'm so loyal to a fault that I will be feeling like I need to be loyal to somebody that I'm not in a relationship with.
Yeah.
And I really had to tell myself, like, I need to get out of this. Like, I need to stop focusing on one person and I need to not be accessible to one person all the time. And basically, like, having somebody feel like, oh, they got it like that and they don't even have to wife me type vibe. So Yeah.
I will say I think this is a good route for you. If you're not going on the route of like just like self work or something, like, I'm not saying that you aren't doing that, but I'm like saying if you don't want to, if you're not dating at all, I would rather you date multiple people than not date at all, or just date one specific person, because it's like I do feel like you are in a sense sometimes like you know, too involved. If I could say, like, you too involved with, like, when you start talking to that one person, you too involved when they're not probably even there yet sometimes. And it'd be like, no, like, keep your options open, you know? I think that's a good thing for you.
It's just so hard for me, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's going cool, but I'm also like, how do people have time for this shit?
Yeah. I've never understood
I can't sit up here and text 2-3 people, baby. Like, I'll get back to one of y'all the next day, the day after. I've
definitely had my phases of like dating multiple. Like, I've gone through phases of dating like multiple people, but they always like, you know, like fall. They drop like flies after a while. Like they end up doing it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then like the last contender is the one that's standing.
Whoever applying that pressure.
Yeah, exactly. And it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But what have you watched or read this week?
Oh, what have I watched or read? Honestly, I've just been watching Hell's Kitchen. I don't have a good show right now.
Is Hell's Kitchen the one with Egypt, right? Or no?
Yeah, that's the new one. How do you know that? Is that the new season?
Off TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait. No, I've been watching that one. Is that the new season? I've been watching it.
Mm-hmm.
That there is
I think it's recent because
I had just clicked it on. I literally just clicked it on. Yeah. I was just like, cuz I don't know what. Oh, I tried to start Gossip Girl and I hated it.
Really?
You finished Gossip Girl?
I've never even.
Yeah, because, you know, people are, like, obsessed with that show.
You know what I used to be watching when those things came out? You know what I really randomly like? Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I love Gilmore Girls.
I loved Gilmore Girls.
I finished Gilmore Girls
I
already.
used to love NCIS, Criminal Minds, Forensic Files, Snapped, Gilmore Girls.
We know Snapped. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know. I miss shows like that. Like, they don't do that kind of TV anymore.
Live in Living Color, Living Single. I used to watch all of those shows with like my sisters and stuff, and one of my sisters used to beat me up to watch Animal Planet all the time.
Oh my God, I watch Animal Planet all the time.
I can't stand Animal Planet because she used to force me to watch it. We had one TV, had no TVs in the other rooms, and then you know the funny thing, when we were younger, we couldn't watch TV on school days, and my mom wouldn't get home till 5 o'clock. So we'd be like, "Mommy's coming home," and we would like have to hurry up and cut the TV off and like go in our rooms and like act like we doing homework.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah,
I grew up on Animal Planet. I'm not going to lie. That's probably why I know so many random animal facts.
Yeah. What's a random animal fact right now?
A random animal fact. I remember I got into a big-ass freaking fight with my cousin about this, actually, because we argued, and he was saying when a skunk sprays, it comes out of the very tip of his tail. And I was saying, no,
it comes out their butt.
I was like, it doesn't come out of the tip of their tail. So we got into, like, this huge argument. Keep in mind, he's older than me. And that was the first time I really felt like I knew it all. So,
and it was a situation involving a man. I am better than you.
Right. So, I don't know. It was very good. But anyway, social media question of the week.
I didn't say what I watched or read.
Oh, God. I hate this fucking segment.
What I read today was The Housemaids by Frida McFadden. And I know a lot of people recommended this book to me, and I absolutely loved it. I would give it like a 10 out of 10 for sure. I love a good plot twist in a book. Like, I love books that I can't wait to like turn the next page and figure out what's going on. So I think that there's a series to this. So I started it with The Housemaids by Frida McFadden, and I think there's like 3 books with this series. Yeah, it was good. It was a plot twist. It was basically like,
don't tell me.
You ain't even gonna read it.
I was gonna ask you to borrow it.
Oh, were you?
I swear.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's like 2 parts to it, and like the second part, you kind of have a guess, but it's just like you don't really know. So I mean, I think it's pretty solid. I think it's pretty good. It's about like a maid, obviously, seeing what goes on behind closed doors in looking like a perfect couple.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
And seeing the inside scoop.
Love that. Love that.
So now you can go to social media question of the week.
Social media question of the week. Speaking of this question, we actually asked this question at Friendsgiving yesterday, and you didn't say me.
Oh, and you know what's funny? I noticed you said me.
Yes. I was like, oh,
okay.
Bad. But the question is, what are you thankful for?
I said, first things first, my good looks and charm.
Yeah, that's what she says over. So selfish, so self-absorbed.
I didn't say just that. I said for all of my friends and family, for everyone being here, you're obviously incorporated in that. I didn't know I had to single you out. And I said this is something that me and Winter did to incorporate all of our friends and family, so you actually were included in it. Exactly.
I don't recall that statement.
I did say that, and it's recorded.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We'll have to look at it.
We'll have to look at that footage.
Because the Friendsgiving is going to be on our Patreon as well, you guys. I don't know when, but we have to still edit that. But the live show is definitely on there right now, and you're watching this.
Yes. What am I thankful for? Oh wait,
I'm thankful for you, baby girl.
oh, I needed to hear it. I needed it. No. Is that it? Say what you're thankful for. Cause
I'm thankful for my good life. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for this platform. I'm thankful for being able to do things that I love with my best friend. I'm thankful for my relationship. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my good health. I'm thankful I don't have a yeast infection right now. I'm thankful that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a lot of things that I'm thankful for. Like, I'm blessed. And I honestly do think that we need to remember to take time to be thankful, because there's a lot of things that could be wrong.
Yeah.
And like, I was telling my friend this the other day when I went to go volunteer. I was like, it motivates me to even work a little bit more, because
What? Oh yeah.
I really
like I don't want to end up homeless.
You're really good, and I don't know. I'm just that's the obviously the not the bottom of the barrel, but like that's a
I mean,
deep
I don't
stretch.
think you would
That's
ever-
a deep stretch for me, but it is just a reminder that like it could always be worse.
Yeah.
So I'm obviously always grateful and gracious and filled with gratitude, and you know, I'm just blessed to be here, man. Blessed to be around like such a great supportive system of people that love me and that I love back.
Amen, sister.
Amen, sister.
I am thankful for all of the same things.
2004. You can't ditto me, double back,
All right.
piggyback it.
I am thankful for
Wah, wah, wah.
no, for real. Yeah, no, I'm thankful for the same things. I'm thankful that we've built up this platform. I'm thankful for all of the viewers, the listeners, my friends, my mom, like, you know, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, we are very blessed. Like, sometimes it's easy to, like, get clouded by minuscule issues and think that, oh, I mean, this is terrible. But, like, we really do live a life that people dream of. And, yeah, I'm thankful I get to travel all the time. I get to travel the world. I meet new, interesting people.
Pay your bills, have a roof
I
over
can
your
pay
head.
my bills. I'm never missing a meal. I pull fine like the antibiotics kicking in. Ain't shit to be mad about. No.
So wait, have you experienced a little bit of seasonal depression yet?
No.
I kind of was feeling it a little bit of just like, because I wasn't like, I don't know, I was missing my family. I just was like, every single holiday has been like, even for Halloween, I was just like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. So I was kind of like feeling a little bit of like stressy and depressy. I don't know why. I just couldn't explain it. I'm just a girl. I don't know. Yeah. But like the holidays were approaching. But you know what really like shifted? When I like bought a Christmas tree, I had old decorations in my storage. So I had the old decorations from my storage, and like it just, I would suggest this to people. If you are feeling a little down and out, go buy some like little something festive just to be around your house. Even if it's, you don't even have your own house yet, your own room, just something. And like when I walk into my apartment and I see my little Christmas tree bright and lighting up, I'm like, oh my goodness,
I need to go.
I love
one.
it. Yeah, it's really cute. So that's one thing that I did to kind of like, you know, like
brighten the mood.
Yeah, brighten the mood. Like, you know, and honestly, to say, if you don't have the funds for that, I went to the Dollar Tree, and I be forgetting.
The Dollar Tree's a thing?
No, I forget, but I'm going back there for sure because they have the same thing. They're like Amazon, like literally, they're like Amazon, but way cheaper. Amazon be having the same shit, but be taxing.
I wonder why that is. Why can they charge so cheap?
I don't know, but I don't know how the dollar store is still alive in this inflation.
Well, a lot of them have closed down. Did you not see the video?
Yeah, I know.
They're shutting down Dollar Tree.
Exactly, and it's a sad day for Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
You know what I secretly pray for a lot, and this is something that we talked about all the time because she's an orderer on online stores nonstop. I like to go into like, you know, mom and pop shops. I like to like, you know, support small businesses.
Mom and pop, bitch, you like to go into Ralph's.
No, I'm just saying, around my area. What
Actually,
do I do?
That's true.
Exactly.
You do have some nice little markets by your house.
I do. I love a good market spot, and I go there, and I do mom and shop stuff, mom and pop.
She does actually
all the time. So yeah, but why? Because I'm like, I want these things to stay alive and thrive, and like, and I feel like when people don't show up to these spots, they're like, we might as well just close it down and be online. I don't want the world to be online.
I feel you on that. I mean, I need
personal interactions.
I get it as far as like the mom and pop shops, but for me, I don't like going into like Ralph's. I don't like going into like, I mean, Target is a little different. But honestly, I don't even like going into Target. I don't like having to interact with people like that.
What about malls?
Hate them all.
That's why people are depressed, because they don't have human interactions anymore.
I kind of been going to the mall a little bit, like by around where you live, a little bit. But, you know, I don't like people looking at me. And, you know, sometimes people do approach me, which I'm fine when people do approach me. But if I'm by myself, it's just like, you know.
Yeah, you know, there are some times, like when I have like my regular like scheduled maintenance, there are some times where I wish I wasn't as like personable.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I go into these nail shops. You know, when we go to a nail shop together, like Winter's quiet, and I'm because I'm like, and I'm talking to the people the whole way through.
They're her homegirl. Literally, I'm like, okay.
And then there's some days where I just want to be like, all right, I don't
Quiet.
feel like talking. I want to be quiet. So I do get it, but it'd be like, once I start interacting and talking, I'm like, oh, I love these interactions. You know. I think they make the world go round.
I mean, I feel you, but even like I just was in New York and I wanted to walk around and shop for the first time, like in Soho, because you know I don't really do that. Like I don't walk around nowhere. I don't walk nowhere.
And you're by yourself. You don't
I
walk
was
nowhere.
by myself.
Wow.
I was walking around New York. I went to eat by myself multiple times.
How was that?
It was great.
I
actually
told
liked
you.
it. But you know what? I'm starting to really love New York.
Yeah, put the cup down.
I literally could move to New York. I love it. Like, and I used to always say, oh, I hate New York. I hate New York. And now I'm like, no, I love it here. It's just, it's so
lively.
It's so much more alive than LA. Like LA is so burnt out, so dead. Like we don't even have half as many interesting restaurants.
No
like,
restaurants.
The shopping is better. But honestly, I hate to say it like this, but if we didn't have the podcast, I would move to New York.
Let's go.
You would not move to New York.
I
You
literally would move to New York. The
For
only
real?
reason why I haven't moved to New York is because we have the podcast.
Really?
What do you think?
We need to think about this for real. I'm really down.
Well,
But then you would have to live with your boyfriend. And I don't want to do that.
I would. What do you think? We would live together? Absolutely hell
No, I'm not living with you, bitch. I'm
Exactly.
grown.
I'm a grown ass woman. Where else would I live if I'm moving
I
to
don't
New
want
York?
you to live with your boyfriend, then I come over and it's y'all house. I be at your house too much.
I'm an adult.
I need my own space.
If you were to come to, if you were to come there, regardless wherever I'm at,
I
the
don't
older
believe
we
in
get,
I don't believe in living with a man before you're married.
that's your thoughts, not mine. But the older we get, that's gonna eventually happen. So you need
When
to,
you get married.
you don't know my timeline for what I'm gonna do with my life with my man.
Do you?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying.
Anyways.
You don't know it.
Anywho, but no, I really would move to New York, and I don't know. It would definitely be a good thing.
I've been saying that, like, but honestly, you know what it is though, like. I go there and I'm like, they have the seasons. The thing that I
like
love,
the seasons.
The thing that I love, and that's one thing I don't like. I do not like
The snow.
I hate the snow. I hate the cold. You know me. I've been loving the cold a little bit more, but I hate the cold. I hate rain.
Yeah.
I'm really affected by like the weather sometimes. Like if it's a gloomy day outside.
Oh, like you'll be depressed.
No, not depressed. I wouldn't be depressed. I would just be lazy.
I'll be lazy.
I would be lazy as hell. I'd be like, well, it's raining. I would excuse everything for rain. I'd be like, can't do it.
I get that. I mean, I think I'm kind of doing that now with the time change.
Yeah.
I'd be literal. I swear to God on my life, I'm in bed at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, time to call it. Like,
No, I just seen this meme and it was just like this time change really confusing me. I'd be ready to fuck at 4 p.m.
no, bro, I'm so serious. Like, I just don't understand how it went from getting dark at 9 o'clock to now it's dark at 5 o'clock. And it was only a 1 hour. It was only a 1 hour.
I would live in that place where it's sun 24 hours a day. That's my
Alaska?
mood.
Alaska?
No, is
it
it
Alaska?
No, it's somewhere else. Like it's like Greenland or something like that. I don't
think
know.
it's Alaska.
Fact check that, Caden.
Fact check. But no, yeah. So yeah, no, I loved it, and then I was walking around. But I will say in New York, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna stop. I will say in New York, we have a lot of supporters in New York. So I was getting stopped a lot in New York.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, you know, actually, I was really on the phone most of the time, just yapping away. I feel like that was like keeping me company, like
On the phone
while I'm being by myself.
See,
I was getting shit done.
You're starting. You're getting there. But when I like to be by myself, I won't even touch
Solitude.
my phone. Solitude. I'd be like, I need complete. Like
Really?
I don't like if I'm eating dinner. I will literally just be.
So not even
I'm
looking
a
at your phone?
psychopath.
Not looking at your phone?
If I feel like people are watching me or something, then I'll be like, all right, let me just. You know,
Right.
it's a comfort.
So you just be.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Okay.
And then like when I went to the when I was at the not the Grove, what's the Americana, I made friends with this lady right next to me. We follow each other on Instagram. She might be watching. Hey girl, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, see, I ain't that damn friendly.
No, but I love that you are doing that, and that was something that you said you wanted to do more a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that you're doing. And New York is the best place to do
I
that.
loved it. I loved
But
it.
you know what I've been paying attention to, like
What?
now that I've been shopping and doing all of these things, and I had talked about it on my Instagram.
What?
People not wanting to work.
Oh my God, I know.
People not wanting to work, and I'm like, usually during the holidays. It's like it's employees galore. Like
Yeah.
it's holiday staffing for sure. And it's just like I was getting a little backlash about it when I said it, because I said basically I was like, people don't really want to work anymore. I feel like a lot of people have so much entitlement. I feel like Kim K, do the fucking work.
Right,
Put
literally.
in the work.
People
People
don't
don't want
wanna
to
work
work.
anymore.
Because I'm like, I feel like people are like, it's a lot of like entitlement of like, well, I'm not gonna do this because I feel like this, and this. And I'm like, when did entitlement overcompass money, bills?
Bro, I just literally, did you see the video I made about this on TikTok? I swear to God, 2 days ago, I made a video about this.
I literally talked about this yesterday on my Instagram.
That is so crazy because I literally just made a video because I saw this girl who's pregnant with her second child. And keep in mind, when she had the first baby, she was broke as hell. Didn't have nowhere to live, didn't have no furniture, sleeping on the floor, like whatever. Got a baby daddy. I don't know what he doing with the damn money, what she doing with the damn money. Always got a vape.
Drugs.
Always got a vape in her hand.
Oh, it pissed me off when somebody ain't got a job, but they always smoking the blunt.
Right. And then I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Let me just mind my goddamn business. And now she's pregnant again. And same, like she had like showed the baby setup, and it was like some shit that she had begged for off of TikTok. And she's like, yeah, thank you guys for doing this. You can't even put your baby in a crib and you're pregnant with a second.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just so confused. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Wow. Like I'm just so baffled. Like people will sit up there and be dead broke as hell and be like, oh, I want a baby. You need to get a job. You need to want a
Exactly.
job. That's what you need to want. And like, it sounds so harsh, but like, I just
That's
think
the
it's
reality.
so selfish. It's so selfish to keep bringing kids into the world when you're lazy as hell. You're not going to get off your ass and you're going to put your kids in these predicaments where they don't have clean clothes or new clothes or a roof over their head that's nice and clean and
They
organized.
don't have any structure and they don't have any stability. And it's
Right.
like, it's selfish to bring someone into that they didn't ask for that.
Right. It's just, I don't know. I just think it's selfish. I think it's messed up. I mean, me personally, like I come from a family who does not have money. And one thing about it, my mom made sure that she was like, I'm going to make sure I can provide for my daughter. I'm going to work my ass off.
Yeah.
And she did. So I'm like, there's no excuse because I've seen my own mother
Yeah.
do it with no help, no, single mom, like all of that. So
I've
I
seen
don't
my
know.
sister. I've seen one of my sisters do it. I've seen my mom.
Right.
Even though she had my dad's help, but like to me, still to this day, like sometimes I couldn't even understand how she would do it with that many people.
Right.
What
But
I was
yeah,
saying-
no. So that just pissed me off.
That
I'm
blew,
like,
yeah,
ugh.
no, that annoys me too. I think it's extremely selfish, and I feel like honestly, once you have a child, if you're not motivated for nothing, if you're not motivated for yourself, at least be motivated for that little baby.
gotta
who's
do it for
helpless
your
and who can't.
son, girl.
Gotta do it for my son. I need me a baby so I can be more
Right.
motivated. What we talking about?
Literally.
Like I definitely don't like that. I don't agree with that at all. And it's just like, what are you doing? You
Too
need to
many
have
people
better pussy
comfortable
management.
begging.
Yeah,
People, like
they're
for
comfortable with
everything,
begging.
though.
Oh my god! And you know what I hate more than everything? You've seen it when I posted on my story before. When like men,
What?
go back to selling drugs. Get off of TikTok. Stop doing that stuff. Go on the
Oh my
corner.
God.
I can't stand, especially seeing hood niggas prop up a camera and
Like, hello. I'm an NPC.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell are you doing?
I get it for some people because like that's their thing, but I don't know. It's just
Go sell drugs. Go on
Right,
that
go
corner.
hit the block.
Go hit the block. Do something. But no, I brought it. I thought of it because I was just like, I'm tired. Like I'm seeing help wanted every single where.
Yeah.
And it's like some people are like, well, this is something that a girl had backlash about. She was like, well, I'm not working nowhere for when minimum wage is $13 an hour. So are you gonna not pay your bills either? Are you
Right.
gonna like shit don't slow down because you're trying to go on strike for minimum wage?
that's what
It's like I don't get that.
one of the girls that I even like was thinking of when I was talking about the moms and stuff. Her and her 6 kids living in a 1-bedroom. She got the kids sleeping in the living room on the floor, and her and the baby daddy in the room, hunching, making new babies. She's pregnant again, and she's like, oh yeah, my man doesn't want to work because it's only $22 an hour, so it wouldn't cover our bills anyways. So you're not even
So
going
you're not gonna try?
You're not going to double up like 2 jobs? Like, I'm so confused. So like, what's going on here? Like, I'm so it's so selfish. And then to have another baby on the way is just like, okay.
Insane. And you know what's crazy? One thing about me, like, I've been in multiple different, and I said this, I was like, I've been in multiple different positions in my life, and thankfully I'm in like a decent one. At least I have some savings. I'm in a good position.
Yeah.
Better position than I've been before. But one thing about me, I've worked 2 jobs. When I had a goal that I wanted to move to California, I was busting my ass. I worked 2 jobs. I did what I had to do. I literally did what I had to do to get where I wanted to be. So it's just, to me, I don't understand when people are consistently talking about like struggling and not having funds when Target hiring, when Jamba Juice has hiring now.
You want to know what it really is? It's because everybody wants to be a content creator.
Yeah, and it's just like that still takes time to grow and evolve, and it's just like they are those random people that have those spurts to fame, like Hawk 2 girl or this and that. Yeah. But that also dwindles down as well, because it's like if you can't have sustainability in that career path and you don't have good money management, you back on your ass again. And I also hate when social media people will like down somebody or like chastise somebody for having a regular job. Or like when I guess some rapper, I forgot a rapper, but he was doing Uber. I was so annoyed with how people were like clowning him for being an Uber driver, when it's just like he making ends meet while you on the other end of the phone like laughing at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely told people to go clock in.
Go clock in.
But that's only if they like pick on me or like bully me. I'd be like, go clock in, like, but
it's like to an extent of like people being like working regular jobs when they have had a certain amount of fame, but it's like to sustain where you at in life. Like, I think that it's more honorable and admirable to be like, I'm a humbly go do something because I still have bills to pay. I have mouths to feed, including my own.
That's so funny because I follow this boy on TikTok. His name is Ace. And he just started being a Amazon driver. And I saw people clowning him for that. And it's like, what is wrong with him going to go be a damn Amazon driver if, first of all, Amazon pays. Yeah. And second of all, if he needs to pay his damn bills, what? Is he going to sit around and wait for y'all to pay him, or is he going to get his money himself? Like, at the end of the day, like, you either going to be a bum or you going to go get some money.
Yeah.
And you can go get some money one or 2 ways, a legal way or an illegal way. And it is what it is. Some people don't want to go to damn jail.
One girl said, I ain't working them jobs when selling pussy make more money.
I'm crying. Look, hey, that's a job too. Hey, I'm not gonna knock
Look, we support all. We support it all.
We definitely support it all. But oh wait, another thing I wanted to talk about, bro. It's so fucked up. Did you see the Lake and Riley situation?
I've seen that you put that on there, but I have no idea what that is.
So this girl, a student, in Georgia, she was a nursing student. I think she was 22 years old, goes for a jog in broad daylight, ends up getting unalived by a man.
Daylight?
Yes, by a man who is not a citizen. So it's like a huge thing about that. And he came into the country on one of those, I guess they have like free flights for immigrants sometimes to like get them to where they need to go when they're like trying to, get settled in or whatever. I don't know. I forgot what the word is, but so that's like gonna drive people crazy. Gonna put a fuel under.
Was it a white woman?
Yep. And when a white woman die, that's a little different because they all gonna talk about it. That's national news right there.
News.
But I mean, oh my goodness, it is just so sad. Even like the details of the case, like he tried to essay her, did not. He was not able to essay her, and she fought for her life for 17 minutes, and called the police as well from her Apple Watch.
And they were on the phone hearing the whole thing?
She called as she was passing away. Like, I guess she tried to call, it didn't go through or something. Then she tried to call again. There's like actual like sound from it, and he's like, I think he's done for. But it's just so sad that like women can't even go for a run
in the daytime. Yeah, that's sad.
Like, cause like as women, as soon as it's dark, we
hibernation, can't do it,
can't do nothing.
And you know what's funny? There's a thing where it's just like I seen this thing. Men don't understand that we can't run errands at night.
Right.
Like I cannot. That's why they don't understand. Like, oh, my girl gas ain't gonna be like in the morning. the gas ain't gonna be on E.
Right.
Because I cannot go pump
I don't
gas
wanna
at
sit
night.
at the gas
Like, I'm not
station.
sitting at the
Yeah.
gas station at night. It's dangerous. I cannot insert money in the bank at night, like at the ATM. Like, there's certain things that we cannot do. So to be afraid in the daytime when when I'm supposed to feel safe when it's daylight.
Right. Even right now, since it's getting dark so early, I had to go to CVS before I came here, and it's dark. And I'm like, damn, like I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm hoping nobody's following me in, following me out, like whatever the case. And then even after this, I'm like, damn, I want to go to the grocery store, and I'm like, it's dark.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying that we have to live like this. I mean, honestly, you know what I think I'm about to do? I think I'm about to buy a smaller pew pew that I can keep on me all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not legal in California.
Wait, it's not?
I mean, unless
it's
have,
to carry?
you have to have
License to
a carry license, and I still do, because I will have to go to court for that if it comes down to it. But like, I have my license for it, but I don't have a license to carry. But I need to get a smaller.
Wait, I don't
pew-pew.
get that.
Like, what
You have a license to carry, but you
No,
don't
I have a license for my gun, but you do not. You have to have like an open carry or something.
Don't they do that in Texas, right?
Yeah, it's like something like that, but I don't have that.
That
But
makes me uncomfortable though when I see like, and I know a lot of
somebody
people
with a gun.
Yeah, like with
I
the
wouldn't
gun.
show it though.
No, but like it be people like in Texas, like
Yeah, on their hip.
full-fledged rifles and all this and that. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Right, it's just a little too much for me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's true, but also the way that I think about it sometimes, like, I do wish we kind of had laws like Texas a little bit when it comes to the guns, because I feel like there will be less mass shootings if people were like, well, I don't know who got a gun in here. Somebody could just shoot me immediately. Like, in California, we don't all have guns.
Why not just take away guns though? Like, why not have
'Cause it's
stricter
just not
regulations
realistic.
on guns? But there are statistics that show like other countries that don't have guns, the crime rate 1,000% is down. Like the mass shootings
Yeah.
are down.
I wish that we didn't, but I'm just like, I feel like they're already out there.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's like, what are we going to do? Go collect everybody's weapons?
I said Lindsay needs a gun for sure.
Oh, for sure.
For sure needs a gun. I'm
I
like,
been
baby
told
girl,
her that.
at this point, it's like
I told her where I
had
went
to-
for mine.
I had to spend the night at her house, and I'm like, we two little ladies. All we got is pepper spray.
Look,
like, what am I gonna do to help? Like, but
No, definitely need that. I know there's one girl on TikTok. I follow her too. Her name's Destiny. Shout out you. She don't play with her gun stuff. She has like a holster in her titty. She's like, I don't even go on runs without it. Like,
Yeah.
she keep it with her all the time. And I'm at that point too, like where I want just something small, like
Yeah.
something real small.
Something
'cause
cute, little pink.
My gun is like kind of big.
Yeah.
So I can.
She get down. She don't play. She got a gun on her.
I do. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's a big scary.
We should
one.
take a self-defense class for Patreon.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. But I know how to.
Yeah, you know I got kicked out of karate because I was fighting too street.
Really?
No, like legitimate when I was younger. I got kicked
What, you
out.
was snatching herring?
No, I was. They was like kick, block. I'm like, bitch, they beating me up. Pop, 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 pop. Got kicked out. They were like, yeah, we've told her too many times she can't. I'm like, I'm not about to get beat up. We're not about to do karate in the streets. So what are we doing?
No, for real though, because like when I think about karate, I'm like, when are you actually gonna use this?
Yeah, when are we gonna? But no,
Like, I'm not gonna be like
Let's
in a
go.
fight. Like, come on now.
No, I would love to know like pressure points, like punching somebody in the neck and watching them like, yeah, I did that.
I
Like this.
mean, Yeah, I mean, I guess stuff like that definitely is good to know, but we should definitely take a self-defense class.
Yeah.
For sure. Because it's scary. Like, you know what scares me sometimes? Like, if you're like play fighting with a man or something.
Oh,
and then he's hella strong and you realize, okay, wait, I actually wouldn't be able to
Every
get out of this
single time.
situation if I really wanted to. Like, it's scary.
No,
as hell.
it is. And you know what? That's so crazy you say that because like a man's, it's no comparison. A man's strength is like, it is frightening and it is overwhelming sometimes. It's just like, oh, like I really can't do anything.
Right. It's scary. It definitely is scary. But rest in peace to Lakey and Riley, that whole situation. You got to look that whole thing up, bro. It was crazy.
There was actually a lot of stuff that like I seen, but I didn't even put on here because it was gonna be like a news broadcast at this point because it was a lot of like creepy things. Like let me just read some of them out to you that I like saved.
What?
It's a like, and I'm just like it's so much, but since why don't I have no service? Oh, here it is. But yeah, it was a lot. Let me read you a few of these because they're crazy.
Okay. I'm scared.
One of them is preacher father sets up daughter with HIV positive husband in a secret affair. And let me read it to you. This
Oh
is
my
what he
God.
said.
You know I don't want to hear about that. You know I don't want to hear about that.
At 19, her father, At 19, Brenda was introduced to a man by her father, a respected pastor in their community, under the guise of friendship. This introduction soon led to marriage and the couple having a child together. This is where my mouth dropped. However, the relationship unraveled when Brenda learned that her husband was HIV positive, a fact he had concealed from her. The betrayal deepened when the investigation and confession revealed that her father, the preacher, was not only aware of her husband's condition, but he was also engaging in sexual relationships with him. I was like, this is absolutely insane.
What? Okay,
What?
I'm confused. How did she not know her husband had HIV if they had a kid together?
The kids don't have anything. But I'm like, I thought you get tested for all that when you're
also,
pregnant.
you could be undetectable too and not pass it to your partner. So that could also
Yeah.
be why. I don't know.
HIV is the undetected. I mean, it's you have it, but the AIDS is the full blown where it's just like,
and
nah, I'm
people
on
can,
my way.
Yeah, and people can like have
but
it
people can have the undetected. But isn't that insane? Another one.
I know that's so hard for me to
3
talk about.
adults arrested for child endangerment after they stuffed a 6-year-old boy in a laundromat dryer and turned it off for 1 minute. Reportedly wanted to punish him for crying over chips.
What?
Another one. Where's the other one at? Oh, this is the most recent one, and this is the one that I did put down. Popular content creator known for teaching women how to become a quote-unquote trophy wife says her husband allegedly essayed their 2- and 4-year-old daughters, also said he raped her 4 times in the beginning of their marriage. And so this
I'm
woman,
so confused.
so I went down that little rabbit hole quickly just to
I've seen the videos of it, but I haven't watched them.
So yeah, so I went down the little rabbit hole of it, and so basically,
What's her name?
Her name is Isis. So basically, Isis gained a little bit of notoriety by doing the same thing like Shira 7 does. Like, and she said one of her first videos was like, you know, I came across Shira 7 and like she just inspired me so much.
Right.
And like, you know, I've built a whole livelihood off of the advice that she would give on social media. So one thing leads to another. She gains this notoriety from being a certified trophy wife. She always like has videos after videos of videos of being like, if you want to get a good man, a successful man, if you want a man to take care of you, you got to do A, B, and C, D, et cetera, et cetera. So timeline was basically that. So she said she was getting all of this advice from Shira. So she did her own thing. She ends up having like an ebook. Like, so she's like known as
She's
like
doing her thing.
yeah, she's doing her thing. So she goes on the internet and she's just basically saying that, you know, she's crying and she's just like, she noticed that her child, and this is really sad to me because you know, little baby girls have like essentially the same, like obviously it's just a baby vagina. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so sick to think about. And like I can't even comprehend it. I think those type of people should die. I think they should be below the jail cell. I think they should be rotting in hell. But I'm getting besides the point. But so she noticed that it was like a little red in that area, and so she said
he was like full blown penetrating this girl.
But this is the thing, and I don't know about full blown penetration. I don't know just being like touched. I don't know. She didn't get into the details to that extent. But this is where I'm thrown for a loop because he's sick, he's disgusting, it's disturbing. Like, he should go to hell, he should rot and die. But, and I don't even think I'm going too hard over that. But like I don't think so at all. But I do not understand. I think it's dangerous for a woman to want a relationship that bad.
Right.
I think it's dangerous for a woman to she already had a child before that in a relationship with someone. I think it's dangerous for a woman to continue to be with a man who her 4 times in the beginning of their relationship, in the beginning of their marriage, and then proceeds to have 2 children with this man, and that they're both daughters.
Right.
I think that it is a dangerous thing for someone to want to be in love and to want to put up with a whole bunch of shit to be in a relationship.
I mean, that's true, but at the end of the day, like you can't. I don't want to victim blame. I don't like.
I'm not victim blaming her
people.
because I'm not victim blaming her, but no, because at the end of the day, somebody needs to take accountability as well. She found that man. She tells the story. She found that man on eHarmony. So she said she got with this man. A week later, he was just like, nobody's moving in my house unless we're gonna be married. She got a ring, proposed to him. They moved in the house a week later. So somebody at this point, what's not clicking?
Right.
No,
Something's
I'm not
wrong
victim.
here.
Like something's actually like off in that situation. And I'm not victim blaming at all because at the end of the day, what he did is all on him.
But also,
but you're putting yourself in that predicament. You're putting yourself in those situations. And I think that any woman should take this situation and learn from it. You don't bring people, you don't even know somebody after a week.
Right.
And why would you have children with somebody?
Your child around
why would you have
somebody
a child around somebody and you that desperate? You get a ring yourself?
Right.
No, I'm sorry. Something's not clicking. Something's not right at all.
No, I definitely do understand that. I think that there's a lot of people who do that and they just are, you know,
dangerous.
Hyped to have a man. You can't trust your kids around really nobody.
No.
You can't even trust your kids around their own father, which
Yeah.
is sad because like that's ultimately what it is. Those are his kids, which is just weird and so far beyond me. But yeah, no, it's disgusting. I'm gonna go watch it when we leave here. But
and it's all like I'm getting these bits. That's allegedly what happened. That's how the storyline went down.
Right.
And so like, and it's all a lot of things from her own mouth. Like, so these are like allegedly a lot of these things have like happened. She says the storyline, but I just think this is a sad indication of what happens when you are extremely desperate to get in a situation, and it also goes hand in hand with. If you didn't want to work, she said that she wanted to be taken care of. She didn't want to work. She wanted to be a housewife. She wanted to be a trophy wife. But those situations, you wouldn't put yourself in the predicaments if you had your own money, if you had your own funds, if you were able to support you and your child. Like you put yourself in these predicaments in these situations because you ain't got the funds, and then you sabotaging your children.
I definitely think if you are gonna be a trophy wife, I do still think you should have your own money. I always think every woman should always have their own money, have their own hustle. And the best thing is when you are being taken care of and you are making your own money because you just stacking up bread. And trust me, I've been in the situations where I'm getting all my bills paid, but I'm like making so much money because I ain't spending none. So it's just like. It's great. So
it is great, and I always think that you should have a joint account and your own account. I do.
Joint account.
Yeah, and when you married.
Oh,
I believe in joint accounts.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a joint account, and then I think you should have your own separate account.
I agree.
I really do.
I agree on that. Like, why? I'm not doing that because what if my husband gets mad and like locks me out or like clears our money out or something?
That's a really frightening concept, and I feel like a lot of men have that mindset. Like, have you ever been with somebody who's like done like little like microaggressive things like that before?
Not really a man, because I've never allowed a man to even have that much control over me. Like, you know, I've always had my own everything pretty much. Like, even if like I have had somebody like paying all my bills, like all my stuff is in my name. So you, at the end of the day, you can't do nothing. I would never, like, I remember there was a guy trying to buy me a car and he didn't want to put it in my name. And I was like, well, I don't want it. Yeah. Like, what's the point? Oh no, that did happen to me before. But the same guy, he had a car and he gave me the car, and I was still in my mind was like, I know this ain't my car for real because he's not putting it in my name, but he went and got it towed when we got into it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, remember that story?
I remember you told me that.
I forgot about that. That was hella.
I had a microaggression one time with a guy, and I had his Lyft. I had his Lyft account, and I was running that bitch up.
Really?
No, not really. But like, I would. Yeah, I would. Like, anytime I needed it, I'm like, I'm gonna use that account. Why not? And I think we got into like an argument, and I was like,
oh.
Yeah, and that was like a major kind of red flag to me. I was just like, that's like extremely like petty, you know?
The next relationship I get in, I want their Postmates account and their Uber account.
Yeah, I feel like those are things to like just be like considerate about what you're in your relationship. Like, you know, like my man, like
with my ex, he used to give me so much money, but like I was like, I want the Postmates account, and he was like, when we get to a year, you get the Postmates account.
Really?
Because he knows I'm gonna run that bitch to the roof. Like,
and I'm honestly a low key, like, I'm hella considerate, so I'm not gonna. You know, you are.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna really go crazy.
Let's all get $500 worth of food.
Yeah,
like,
no, I remember when I gave somebody my Uber account. That bitch was running it up. She was getting Uber Blacks.
Oh no. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, it was like, I checked my account. It was like $700. I was like, are you smoking dick?
No, do you know that I remember years ago when my little brother lived with me, he had came to LA and lived with me for a little bit, and he stole one of my old phones, got into it, and was running at my Uber behind my back. Little thieving ass.
Little
it's okay.
thief.
I stole back from him though, so it don't matter.
I made her pay me back, and she didn't pay me back all of it.
Oh.
But I was like, how dare you?
I know. No.
But I'm like, I wouldn't take advantage to that extent. I would have like, you could have called a regular car. Like, why are you calling Uber Blacks to go 10 minutes?
Speaking of family though, because we are gonna do. Wait, what day is Thanksgiving?
Thursday.
Okay, so yeah, this episode drops the day before Thanksgiving. But I'm just like, okay, so I am doing Thanksgiving in Oakland and like with all my family, but like so much of my family does not mess with each other. So it's like, oh, is so-and-so coming? Oh, okay, I'm not messing with her right now. Oh, is so-and-so, like, oh, she don't like me. No, you know she didn't invite me. Like,
yeah,
it's just so much. And I'm just like, what does it feel like to have a normal family?
Nobody has a normal family, girl.
I know.
Not one singular person on this
You
world has a
think?
normal family.
You think
no.
so?
I think there's always at least one crackhead.
Oh, baby, I
think
got multiple of them.
I think there's always someone that's a little like there's nobody has a normal family, so that
Yeah.
should honestly
I'm
like
crying at one crackhead.
just no for sure. One's probably some siblings probably bipolar.
Girl,
There's always that one
that's
sibling.
my whole
There's always
family.
so I think
Right.
that nobody has a normal family, and I think over the holidays people get a little bit more delirious. You know, one of my sisters is a police officer, and she sees the most crime during the holidays.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Domestic violence, abuse, like she's like it gets crazy around the holidays. Family fighting. So like she's been really adamant. She even said this to me the other day. She was like, I'm very adamant about like protecting my thoughts and my peace around this time because I know the devil is.
Oh my
I know. I'm sorry, but I
No,
know.
it's
I'm like,
just funny.
but I'm like, I know the devil is busy around the
Lurking.
holidays. He's lurking, y'all. So it's like you have to be very mindful and not allow like people to get into your head or your space. You just have to be very like conscious with who you are and like. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard for a lot of energies, but like there are a lot of arguments that could be avoided just by not even saying nothing, just letting people rock.
That's true. I also think it's so interesting how like how holidays it's like I could not talk to this family member for a year straight, but now I got to see you on Christmas.
Yeah.
And act like, but it's like we
How
really
are you?
don't.
Yeah.
We don't like it's just crazy how like you're forced to be with the family you were born into.
Yeah.
Cuz like I mean so many people would not be if that wasn't a thing. Like you have to stay stuck to your family. Like there's a lot of people who don't mess with their family or see their family like for literally the whole year until Christmas, until Thanksgiving, like type thing. But I mean, I guess it's cool.
The silver lining.
Like I feel like also another thing which is kind of weird. Like sometimes like since I'm an adult now, I feel like a lot of my family members don't even know me. Which is weird because it's like you knew me as a kid, so you know that version of myself, but like I don't even know if our values align. Like, I don't know if I would like you as a friend. Like, you get what I mean? So, I don't know. I just be like thinking about stuff like that.
I think the silver lining with like holidays is that sometimes like I would rather see family, like I think of it this way. I'd rather see family for like holidays versus funerals.
Oh, yeah.
So like I think it's a good way to look at that, like from that perspective. Holidays or like weddings are always a good thing.
Right.
But I do think as well, that's why they say it's important to have like good friendships because you get to pick those.
Right. Yeah.
But your family members, you don't always pick. And I think I don't know.
What?
I think I would still pick all of my sisters.
Well, duh. I mean,
But
you
there's
guys
people
are
who,
close.
I know, but there's people who don't. I don't know. Maybe maybe.
No, there are some people who don't like their siblings, though.
Yeah, no, there's probably, I mean, I don't know. How can I say this? I'm not cool. Like, I'm so immediate with my sisters. Like, my outside cousins, I don't really like my first, second cousins. But the ones that are here now, yes.
Right.
But, like, they're all older than me, and I was also the baby. So I don't really, like, I don't,
Yeah, like,
we don't really, I don't know. We don't really have much in common. Like, we
about?
speak on Instagram and
Right.
stuff like that. But, like, I'm not hitting them up every day and calling them. So it's like, that's a little
For
bit of
the
normalcy,
tea.
too. There's a lot of people who are also like that.
Right. Well, let's get into the advice, y'all. Let's get into it. Oh, somebody had DM'd us and was like, you guys should do a segment called Am I the Asshole? So let us know if that's something that you guys would like to see, because I think that's a cute little segment.
It is cute.
What is it called?
A-I-T-A. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. A-I-T-A. So what's another one they'd be like, am I wrong or something like that? Advice segment. My BF and I have been together for 8 months now. I've met his family. He's met mine. We were super happy until recently. One night I went through his phone while he was asleep, and I went through his messages on Snapchat and looked up a name I used to see frequently in his social media before we started dating. I went through their messages, and the last time they texted was a month before he asked me to be his GF. We started talking December of 2023, and he started officially dating in March of 2024. So they last spoke on February 5th. I confronted him about it, and he didn't think it was a big deal because we weren't official, but it's always been just him since we started talking. Also, from December to March, we went on many dates. He met my family, and he even took me a family events of his.
2 family events.
I'm reading how she wrote it.
No.
I know, yeah. It'd be fucking me up. Please help, y'all. I don't know what to do because we love each other so much, but I feel betrayed because I thought it was only me since the beginning. P.S. I love you guys so much. Love you too, girl, but I think you being dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, you guys weren't in a relationship.
You weren't
at
in a
the end of the day.
relationship, so
it's just no point of getting overly worked up
Yeah.
over something that doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all.
I understand feeling betrayed, but like,
I wouldn't even feel betrayed because honestly, it's March.
Well, I understand feeling away.
I could get feeling away, but making it a big deal, no, I think you dragging it and probably doing too much. And if you're not probably even not dragging, you probably just asking us. But like you said, until recently. But yeah, I think that at the end of the day, it was before you, and it's like you still gotta allow people to tie up loose ends.
Yeah,
you know, like they need
ends.
at least like 3 months to tie up some loose ends.
3 months, baby.
You do. 3
months.
I wouldn't be mad at it. If we're not dating, then you could. If we're technically not dating and we're not in an official relationship, I cannot tell you what to do. Yeah. I cannot tell you at all.
I mean, unless you're exclusively dating.
If you're, but those are things that you have to talk about.
Yeah.
It seems like they started exclusively dating in March. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad though.
I'd
be too understanding, low key. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, oh, I get it.
No, I would understand that too because it's just not worth.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So girl, get over it. We love you.
Bye.